This is the world famous Neapolitan pizza here at La Antica Pizzeria, one of the most popular Italian restaurants in the world. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Steve from Rockstar Eater, and today I am out here in Hollywood to check out one of the greatest hidden gem Italian restaurants in LA. I am here at La Antica Pizzeria da Michele. This restaurant started in Naples, Italy in 1870, and about 5 years ago, they opened up their first USA location here in Los Angeles using the same magical recipe. So I encourage you guys to stick all the way to the end of this video, especially if you're looking for good Italian food in LA, because I'm gonna show you some of the hottest things you can order here at this very special Italian restaurant. And also, if you're new to this channel, take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button, as well as the notification bell. More of these awesome food videos coming your way. And with that being said, let's go in. Italian food. When you walk in here, you'll see how really nice this place is. They have a really cozy indoor seating area, almost like something out of a really nice house. You see they got the fireplace right there. And then up ahead, they have the entire bar. So they do have a lot of drinks here, including coffee. And this is the really cool part. So when you go out ahead, you have like this really nice outdoor seating area. This is pretty cool. Especially when the weather is nice, this is like a perfect place to sit at. And look, open kitchen. You can see them making all of the famous pizzas right over there. You see these pizza selections? This is what you come here for. So for sure, I'm getting the margherita because that is really what they're most known for. And they have other really great choices too, like diavola, as well as bianca. And look at this, even the truffle pizza. Truffle is in season as of the making of this video. So what makes the LA location different than the Naples one is that they have a pretty extensive menu which goes beyond the pizza. You see they got their appetizers here. They have salads. I heard the beet salad is really good here. Even these pasta dishes. Yep, I'm gonna get a couple of them. And they even got your main entrees too, like your chicken. They got the fish, like the branzino, salmon, even the steak. And if you come during lunch, they do have this special menu, which is kind of condensed, but it makes it very easy. Like your salads, as well as your paninis. You get a few choices there. Oh, that looks great. As well as this, like some pasta. Guys, this is Giuseppe. He is the head chef here at La Antica. So what are you doing here?
We are slapping our pizza.
Okay, so they slap their pizza. That's very interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a pizzeria, or at least one that makes Neapolitan pizza, make it like this.
Our San Marzano tomato.
Okay, so this is the tomato sauce for your famous margherita
pizza.
Yay!
Pecorino romano.
All right.
Basil.
Got basil, pecorino romano.
Our fior di latte.
Fior di latte, which is the imported Italian cheese. Got some oil. This is the popular one. I heard they sell about 700 of these on average every business day. How long does the pizza take to cook?
Like a 1000 degree, 40 seconds. Yeah, it's pretty quick. If we don't pay attention, it burns really quick. So one guy has to literally stand there all the time.
This is one of the reasons why I like Neapolitan pizza, because it is so fast. And I wanted to mention, this is Maggie. She's the director of operations here. It looks like she has the pizza cutting duties today. And there it is, the famous margherita pizza. So how similar would you say this recipe is to the original one in Naples?
This is the same recipe we've been using since 1870, so it's 150 years old, the exact same recipe.
And I do want to let you know that there is also a La Antica Pizzeria in Long Beach, and I believe there's one in Santa Barbara as well. So if you want to look up the location that's closest to you in Southern California, quite simply just go to the website. All the information is there. But if you are over there in Naples, Italy, you can go to that spot and you can enjoy the same exact pizza. So I decided to get 3 of some of their best sellers. This one for sure is the top seller, the margherita pizza. So for $24, you get this very classic Neapolitan pizza margherita And you'll notice that it's kind of like an extra large pizza size. Now that's not really typical of Neapolitan pizza. This is one of the distinguishing factors of this restaurant. It's based on the size of a Roman chariot wheel. So on here you got tomato, the fior di latte cheese, pecorino, and basil. And this one is the $34 pesto pizza. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Pesto, which has basil, garlic, walnuts, Parmigiano, olive oil, the fior di latte, cherry tomato, and truffle burrata right there. And then down here we have the diavola. Oh, this is one of my favorites. So this one has the tomato, fior di latte, pecorino, basil, and spicy salami. And it does look like they added some of those Italian chili pastes on top. I think what I'm gonna do is start with their bestseller one because the margherita is the lightest one. And then I'm gonna move on to the flavors that are a little bit heavier. That is the purest tasting Neapolitan pizza you'll probably find in Los Angeles. Now, I haven't been to Italy to judge the difference between this and there, but it does taste very different than a lot of the pizzas you're gonna find in America. As you see, it's not a Chicago style pizza, not a New York style pizza, not a Detroit style pizza, but this is classic Neapolitan pizza from Naples, 150-year-old recipe. See, Neapolitan pizza if made right, it's supposed to be very light and flimsy, almost like eating a pita bread. It's a very light tasting pizza, very rustic tasting too, kind of smoky. It's not too heavy on your stomach, so I could really eat this whole thing and just leave here and not feel so bloated. That's one of the reasons why I really like authentic Italian pizza. Yeah, so if you want to start out with one pizza here at La Antica, you got to make it this one because, like I said, it's their most popular selection. All right, so this is my first time trying the pesto pizza. I haven't had a pesto pizza in a long time. This is very exciting for me. Wow, I like this one. It tastes like eating a pesto pasta on top of pizza. So if you guys are more in the pesto mood, then obviously this is the one you got to get. But look at this cheese that's on top of it. I think that's a great touch to this whole thing. So just cut a little piece off, use it as topping on top. Pizza's so awesome, especially for lunch. Yeah, for sure. This is one you should get. And then the diavola pizza is kind of like the one where if you want the margherita but you want some meat on top of it that's a little spicy, then this is the perfect one. Okay, since I'm a meat type of person, for sure this is my favorite one so far out of all of them. That salami is so thin, it's like eating a large circular piece of pepperoni on top. It's kind of spicy too. I mean, after all, he did add the chili sauce on top. If you get this one, you're not going to go wrong with it, especially if you want a spicy pizza. I've had diavola in other pizza restaurants too, but here it's definitely top notch. I mean, it's like from Italy. It should be, right? There is also this other kitchen that's next to the pizza kitchen where they make everything else on the menu, like the pastas, the appetizers, even the desserts. So yes, there's actually quite a lot of foods that you can order at this restaurant, and I'm trying a lot of it today. You always have to have some salad, right? Oh yeah, they got this beet salad, which is made of heirloom beets, mixed greens, goat cheese, hazelnuts, and balsamic vinaigrette. Usually I would eat the salad in the beginning, but I guess it's better late than never, right? When you eat salads like that, you really feel like you are in a nice Italian restaurant or some California cuisine restaurant that's just really good. I mean, everything about it is just so great. The sweetness of the beets, which is very soft. You got the mixed greens, you got the cheese, you got the crunchiness of the nuts and the balsamic vinaigrette. This really tastes like a very fancy salad. This one has the black truffles on it, which you can add for $15 on top of the $28 price tag. So we got homemade spaghetti, pecorino, black pepper, parmigiano, and extra virgin olive oil. And this one is, I think, their second bestseller, the Pappardelle Genovese. Yeah, I hope I'm saying that correctly. So it's homemade, yes, house-made noodles, along with onion, their delicious slow-cooked short rib, and their Parmigiano. So before this thing gets all sticky, I think I should get to it right now. Oh, wow, it's all clumped together. Wow. Oh man, it's much better than what I make at home, yes. The noodles are so thick and al dente. Very cheesy, very buttery. And you have the truffle on top too, which adds that really, you know, like that $1 million taste to this whole thing. It doesn't come with the truffle, but you can add it. And right now, since it's truffle season, I think you should add it. Yeah, it really takes this dish to another level. Oh wow. I am so addicted to this. Okay, now I see why it's a bestseller here. I can definitely order this again. But then there's this other one that's very different if you're more into the ragu, slow braised beef, which I am into, obviously. So this is the Pappardelle noodles. You see how thick it is? It's pretty wide. And that beef, tender. It melts in your mouth. It's really the perfect slow braised beef. And I'm kind of surprised because it does taste a little bit sweet, which I didn't expect because I thought it was going to be more like on the salty, savory side. But overall, it's good. I can see why this is the second best-selling pasta dish. So it really depends on what you're in the mood for. If you're more of a cheese type of person, then obviously the cacio e pepe is the one you've got to get. But if you're more into like the meat sauce, tomato flavor, this one should be your top pick. And I got to get one of their main items too, right? So this is the branzino e verdure, which means vegetables, with my lousy Italian. Anyways, grilled sea bass fillet with, oh, very colorful mixed saute veggies. I love it. And it is truly a complete meal because you got the veggies and the protein. It's soft without being mushy, so it's cooked just about right. I don't know if I've ever had a branzino that was like a fillet, because usually when I've had in the past, it was the whole fish with the bone inside and everything. You have to debone at the table. It's all good. I need my fish anyways. That's a thumbs up. Wow, that fish just melts in your mouth. And it's so crispy too. Oh, I love it. You see, it's really a whole complete meal because you got your carrots, tomatoes, zucchini, and broccolini right here, as well as your fish. So if for some reason you don't want the pizza, it looks like they got other great things on the menu. The pasta, whole entrees like this. And if you guys are in the mood for dessert, yes, they got it here too. You can get something like the dessert board sampler. This can feed like 4 to 6 people. So on here, we got the olive oil cake, which is that one. And then these two, it's called the Frankie, which is Italian style donut with Nutella inside. This one is tiramisu, yes, in a nice cup. And then we have a lemon tart right there. And this one is the cannoli. Classic tasting, nothing innovative about it, just really good classic tiramisu. Always a perfect way to end off an Italian meal. This is my default dessert at an Italian restaurant, but hey, why not get a sampler so you can try some new stuff, right? Now, the only challenging thing about this restaurant is street parking. That's all they have. But if you're willing to overlook that, then come on by here and enjoy some really awesome Italian food. I'm telling you, it's the real deal. And another great thing about this place is that it's only walking distance from Hollywood and Highland. So if you're planning to visit LA for the first time maybe, as a tourist, and you're looking specifically for Italian food, just walk on over here and enjoy some of the most authentic, legit Italian food you're gonna find outside of Italy. All right, guys, so before I close out this episode, I want to give a shout out to Giuseppe and
Maggie.
All right. So look out for them. Tell them you saw this episode, and they're going to take really good care of you. Right, Maggie?
Andiamo. Come on over.
All right. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. You know what to do. Subscribe, like, and I'll see you all in the next food adventure.
Ciao,
See you
ragazzi.
soon. Ciao.